United States. How many of you, just by a show of hands, felt excited? How many of you were excited? Okay, some of you were. How many of you were nervous? Really got nervous? Nervous coming all the way from Canada. I know it's scary, isn't it? Well, Kate talked a lot about character in her opening remarks, and I'd like to suggest that I think all of you are also very courageous for coming here. And I'd like to think of yourselves as being very courageous for coming here and trying something new, because anytime you try something new, there's always the risk that it won't go exactly the way you planned it to go, or that you wanted it to go, or you thought that it would go. And a lot of times when that happens, we think of that as a failure. But in reality, if we can look at it in a different way and think of it as just another opportunity to learn something from, then it becomes another wonderful experience that we have. And I think that our student speaker today really shows that kind of character. He's a person who I think is very courageous and has a lot of dreams, and all those dreams haven't always gone as planned, but he never looks at anything as a failure. He looks at it as an opportunity to grow and for something to learn from. And I think he has a lot to share with us today, and I'm very excited to be able to introduce him. So without any more words, I'm going to introduce, and I'm going to get all the names wrong.
Good morning, everyone. As you know, I have the longest name at the language academy. My name is Andres Felipe. I'm from Colombia. I am an entrepreneur. That's why I am a Colombian entrepreneur. And also, I am a dreamer. That's why today I like to talk about dreams. But what kind of dreams? I like to talk about some of my dreams. And I like to talk about just 4 of my dreams. I like to talk about first, my first of my dreams. It was to help to change the bad image of my country. The second one, it was to have a good wife. The third one, that I am an entrepreneur and I dream with have my own company. And I dream to learn English in a good school. First of all, I like to talk about my first dream, that is to change the bad image of my country. But I like to start with an initial thought that say, what we see depends on what we look for. Sometimes when the people ask me, where are you from? And I say, I'm from Colombia. The first thing that the people say is, oh, guerrilla, oh, drugs. And yes, I know, we have problems. But I think all the countries around the world have different kind of problems. And I think it's not the best way to meet someone, just to say the bad things of his country. That's why I like to talk about just a few good things of my country. The first is the biodiversity of my country, and the second one is about the people. First of all, the name of my country. The name is Colombia, no Colombia. Colombia with O. Second, where is located my country? My country is located in the middle between North America and South America, and it is the second largest country of South America, and we have 45 million people. And about the biodiversity, we are the fourth. We have all the mammals around the world. We have more than 456 mammals, such as the pink dolphin, and we are the 6th producer of water in first per capita. That means we are the factory of the water around the world. we have more than 1,200 rivers and more than 1,600 lagoons. All of these things, it's water in my country. We are the factory of the water industry. We are the world's largest producer of orchids, emeralds, frogs, beers, fruits in variety of pulps in the world. That means 60% of all the emeralds around the world came from my country. And we have more than 3,500 types of orchids. We are the second largest producer of butterflies and roses in the world. We have more than 3,000 families and 14,000 species of butterflies. And we are the third largest producer of coffee and bananas around the world. And we have the famous brand, which is Juan Valdez and Café de Colombia. But another thing that I like to do today, that I like to show you today, it's about the people. 1 week ago, the last Friday, more exactly, I received an email that say that according to the Happy Planet Index 2012, Colombia is the third happiest country around the world. This is very important for me because we are happy. We are happy people. We are good people. And we have great people such as Shakira, Juanes, the Prize Nobel, Gabriel Garcia Marquez, Juan Montoya, the NASCAR pilot, the Fernando Botero, the painter, Camilo Villegas, the golfer. But for change, this is just a few good things about my country. But I think all of our dreams can come true if we have the courage to pursue them. That's why I like to talk about my second dream, because I pursued my wife. And I dream we'd have a good wife. That's why 3 years ago, I got married with a beautiful woman. Beautiful. And I'm very happy to be here with my wife, because she is very important in my life. The third thing, it was to have my own company, because I am an entrepreneur. And I am 30 years. And I dream we have my company. But I started 7 different companies. 2 of them failed. And we, my wife and I, started our last company 5 years ago. And today we have 6 restaurants in 4 different cities. And growing. And I'm happy because this is another dream that came true. And the last thing, and I think one of the most important, it was to learn English. I don't know if you noticed, but in this moment, I am speaking English. Believe me, that's right. And I'm very happy. I'm very happy. But at the same time, it was my first Thanksgiving dinner. I learned how to make a pumpkin. It was my first hockey game. I met new friends, and this is very important. And all of these things, it was thanks to the USC Language Academy. This is such a big dream for me, and I'm very happy to be here. And I'm very grateful with all of my teachers, all of you. Help me to make my dreams. And thank you very much, and I'd like to say you just one thing. We must never stop dreaming, because dreams provide nourishment for the soul, just as a meal does for the body. Thank you very much.